Hey guys, so welcome to the first of my Sacred Hour Collection tutorials. This is kind of my daytime look. This is a look that I have worn in the day before. It might be too strong for some people, and if it is, then this might be a good daytime look for you. So yeah, if you want to know how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Right, so first things first, you want to prime your eyes so that way your eyeshadow doesn't crease. And for that I use the Lime Crime Eyeshadow Helper, which is a really good one. It's really sticky, so it doesn't crease at all throughout the day. And then I'm going to be taking the new reflection palette from Illamasqua, and first off I'm going to be taking this colour here, which is the more coppery colour I guess, and that one is called, forever getting stuck on figuring out the names of these, clockwise from top left, and this one is Dart, I'm guessing. I'm just going to take that on a MAC 213 brush, which is just a flat standard eyeshadow brush, and just take that all the way across my lid. I'm just going to leave the very inner corner of my eye clear of any colour, because for that I'm going to be putting the lightest colour in there. Once you're happy with the colour all over your lid, then you just want to blend it out, making sure the shape is the same as your other eye. And I'm going for quite a kind of like a really soft cat eye look. So you just want to kind of start bringing it out like that. And then just taking my finger and softening the edge even more. And going back in with that same golden colour, just to make sure the colour's still as intense as I wanted it originally after blending it out. I'm just going to take that underneath my eye as well, quite messy. So the next colour I'm going to be taking is Acute. Now if I get these wrong I will put them in the, I will add an annotation if I've got them wrong. And this is just a darker, more of a metallic, just brown colour. I'm just going to take that kind of in the outer corner, sort of in the crease, and then just really along the outer edge on the top, on the bottom. And I'm using a Real Techniques shading brush for this. And then with a different blending brush, I'm using this MAC 275. I'm just going to take that and blend that further. So just to make sure that all the lines are really nice and soft, and to blend the darker colour into the more bronzy colour. Just to define the upper lash line and a little bit in the outer corner, I'm just going to take Illamasqua gel eyeliner in Infity, and just on this angled brush from Illamasqua as well, just along the top lash line, and then blending it out. So once you're happy with where you've placed your eyeliner, you just want to, I'm just taking the same brush that I took the darker colour on, I'm just going to blend that a little bit so it's a little bit messier and not as precise, because this look is a messy look. I feel like I've done a lot of these, but I do like them. Once you're happy that all those colours are all like nicely blended in and they're all just one big like mess of colour, I'm just going to take this really pretty, it doesn't look like that at all when it's on the lid, so picking it up, and this is called Precipice, and it's just really sheer when it's on, and it's got this really nice iridescent shine to it. I'm just going to take that where I didn't put the colour on the inner corner. And for that I'm using an MUA brush, and this is an E2 brush. This is one of the nicest brushes that I've ever bought, and it was only, I think it was £1.50 off the MUA website. Final step for the eyes, and that's just to warm up the edges a little bit, is taking this eyeshadow, Illamasqua powder eyeshadow in Vapor, and it looks really scary in the pan, but I promise you if you just use the tiniest little bit, it just makes it just really nice warm on the edges. So I'm just taking the tiniest bit on this MAC 275 brush and tap it off so it's got even less on it. I'm just taking this right around that edge. So while I was just blending that as well, I can't talk. I added my mascara, and for that I just used the Clinique Lash Power Mascara. It's just got a really small wand. It's a great mascara if you find that your mascara comes off a little bit and, you know, like leaves little imprints here throughout the day. It doesn't come off at all unless you put warm water on it. It doesn't even come off with eye makeup remover. It's just amazing. This is my second tube of it. So now I'm just going to conceal under my eyes, and for that I'm using my Mercier Secret Concealer, and this is in shade 1, which looks like that. I'm going to take that on my Illamasqua blending brush, and you only need a very tiny bit of this. Because you only need a really tiny bit, I'm going to write a post about this, but because you need only a really tiny bit of this concealer, it makes it so much lighter than the Bobbi Brown correctors. Like, can you see the tiniest little bit I just put on, and you can barely see, well, maybe here's to hoping, but you can barely see my dark circles at all. And just on top of that, a tiny, tiny little bit of my OCC Skin Conceal in Y0, just to make sure that the colour matches. Then, just for a little bit of highlight, I've already contoured with my Illamasqua CC320. I'm just going to take the Skin Base Lift in White Light, which looks like that, on my blending brush again, and just push that on at first to where I want it, which is just like in this shape here. And then I'm going to blend it in. Then to set all my under eye, I'm just going to use my, actually I'll shut it first, Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is so finely milled, and you only need like what's in the lid. It feels absolutely gorgeous. Like, that sounds weird that powder in your face would feel really nice, but it really does. And I'm just taking that underneath my eye and onto where I put that white light. I should add a bit down here as well, just for extra brightening, because we can't get enough of that. Okay then, so then onto cheeks, and for blush I'm going to be using the Sacred Hour Peaked Velvet Blush. Such a gorgeous colour, and I'm just going to take that on, where's it gone? Oh, here it is. I'm just going to take it on this MUA F, it's an F something brush, it's rubbed off, but it was really cheap. You just want a stippling brush basically. Just taking that on there and just pushing it kind of in between my contour and my highlighter. Finally, just for a little bit of highlight, I'm just going to take my Illamasqua Gleam, which looks a little bit sorry for itself, on my blending brush again, and just running that up here. Finally, for the lips, I'm just going to take that Velvet Blusher in Peaked again and just pat that onto my lips first. Just concentrating it mainly in the centre of my lips, and that just gives them a nice pop of colour. Now obviously you could just leave it here, but because this is me and more is more, I'm going to take the, and obviously this is a Sacred Hour kind of tutorial, so I want to use as much of it as possible. Obviously I'm going to be using other bits of it in the kind of nighttime tutorial, but I'm going to be using this lipstick from the collection called Shard, which I've already used. It's quite sheer compared to other Illamasqua lipsticks. I'm just going to take that right in the centre. So yeah, this is the finished look, guys. I hope you like it. I'll just show you a close-up of the eye. So you just got this nice warm around the outside with vapour, and then really bronzy, perfect for green eyes, nicely highlighted in the corner. Yeah, I just love the eye look, and then just really nice, just bitten lips that aren't too strong. I will be doing a night look, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe take this, maybe do this as the base, and then link back to this video and take this even further and make it more dramatic. So keep an eye out for that one on Friday, sometime around Friday or Saturday. So yeah, I hope you liked it. If you did like it, then give it don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe as well, and don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this. You can always find me on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. They're all Fee's makeup tips. And yeah, have a lovely week. Bye.